Welcome, one and all. Kansept Kryo. Ah, yeah, Kansept Kryo. And you know what? They're doing them in different variations. And so this one here is S35VN, okay? But it's got that nebula type of fat carbon fiber. I like that. It may be a little bit much for some people, but I like it, okay? I like it. This is right hand tip up only. The Cryo just has been pretty popular with Kansept as a model, so I see why they're taking the time and effort to do some upgrading and some variations on it as well. So it comes in this box, Cryo Kim Ning design, S35VN, and of course, Nebula red, white, and blue. So it's all patriotic, 3.5-inch blade. And it comes in the Kansept box with all the goodies, which I'm knocking back in there. Come on out. And there we go. Here's this, the Kansept pouch. And I got, there you go. So in here is the microfiber cloth and some paperwork as well. Okay, so we got that. And then in here is where they put the knife with the plastic. Okay, so that is the setup on that box. And then it's solid. It's interesting because they got this little, you know, how this box is like this. And then it just kind of slides together. Okay, it's solid though. It's definitely solid. And speaking of variants, right? Do you like their this blue denim? This blue denim micarta is also nice, isn't it? But it's a full-size knife. It's definitely a full-size knife, and with the cutaway on the blade. You can either use the flipper tab or the cutaway. Yeah, just like that. It's centered, no lock rock or blade play, that kind of thing. I don't know if those are number 8s or what those are on the body. And yes, they are. Okay, so they got number 8 screws on the body and on the pivot. So you're good there. There's your, you got nested liners in here that are skeletonized, okay? Except for the lock bar nested liner, and then that's solid, but 25 to 30% lock up on that dog, okay? But this pass through is pretty wide open for being able to disengage the blade. Disengage, okay? Click it, okay? And you got jimping up here on top of the blade. And you know what? We might want to pull us a strip of paper. Okay. Nice. Yeah, it's got a good edge from the factory. Hold on, I was going to pull this other one. Okay, come here. Okay, yes, we're good. We're good. So, variants on the Cryo. Nice. But like the fat carbon one, right hand tip up only, but deep carry, number 8s on the body, nested liners, okay? And is this one an S35 too? No, this is a 12C28. Hold on, let me see. 12C28. Okay, so this is different. And you know what? I'll give you the link to Kansept, and you can check on their website. Obviously, this is more expensive than this one is. So, you can buy the Cryo in a more budget-friendly form and or a higher end with a super steel and fat carbon. So you have choices there, okay? So, let's see, how much does it weigh? 116 grams. Now let's try the denim micarta. A little lighter, isn't it? 110 grams. Okay. Now let's roll back around to ounces. 3.9 ounces on the micarta. and 4.1 on the fat carbon. So still, both of them are pretty lightweight. And I think we can probably just measure one to get dimensions. But 3.6 inch blade at what, 93 millimeters, something like that. 8 inches overall length at 20.5 centimeters, okay? So we got both, just like this. Interesting, although the boxes are the same, so you get the same quality box with either one of these. But if you like that blue micarta and 12C28, that's interesting, isn't it? Okay, I kept thinking it was 12C27. This is 12C28, or at least that's how they're naming it on here. All right, and so you've got the ability to put your driver in here or in the back, and we'll disassemble one of them and check it out, right? And oh, let's kind of take a feel on them. You know, 0.49 thickness, that's pretty thin. 12.5 millimeters, it's not bad, not bad. Blade thickness, probably 3 millimeter. As soon as you guess, you're wrong, right? 3.3 at 0.13. So that's, a lot of them are 2.8 to 3 millimeter, but these are thicker. Yeah, these are 3.3 millimeter blades. So that's different. So what do you think of the Cryo if you got one? I mean, the Ergos here and everything else here, I find the Ergos fine, you know, myself. And the pocket clip works fine as well. Am I feeling that pocket clip? It's kind of hitting this little ridge in here. So not really, not really. It's not annoying now, at least. If it was a long cutting task, I don't know, I'd let you know. But no, right there, it feels pretty good. Reverse grip also feels just fine. And the design is nice, right? The good design flow here and in here, jimping on top of the blade. Seems solid. Fit and the finish are good. You know, I find them comparable to most of the other knives in the marketplace. So, I mean, I can't really find anything that I think is just in any way inferior. I mean, they just feel pretty darn good. There's your standoffs. It looks like that's for a lanyard right there. And yeah, that would work too. It's far enough away from the blade, etc. So it feels solid. Flips good. Detent's fine. Yet it still flicks nicely like it was like a light detent, but no, it's a strong detent. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Had to take it away from the camera to, you know, do this and lash it out. Well, okay, well, I got it. Okay. But no, I mean, no, it's where it needs to be. It's good. It's a good compromise, that's for sure. Yeah, maybe I can fail it, but if I try, yeah, I could. But yeah, and still feels good to finger flick, so not bad at all. All right, let's see what we got. This is a number 10 right here. And I grabbed my number 8 just instinctively, and it was just spinning around. It's like, okay, yeah, that's not working. And you know what? We need to come in from the front on this. I could see already. There you go. There's the screw. Okay, and so these, my friends, are number 8s on the body. So let's go redeploy you with a number 8 instead of a number 6. So instead of an 8 and a 6, we're using a 10 and an 8. And you don't want to let go, do you? And you finally did. Okay. Ooh, Okay. Hold on for a little bit longer, didn't you? Okay, well, I'll leave you be. You'll come right out anyhow, one way or the other. Push you out from behind. There you go. And so we've got the micarta scales. Okay, so this is the lock bar side, right? And no, this is the presentation side. I'm sorry. And here we go. This. And there's your skeletonized liner. And of course, you can see that this is machined out so that this is nested in here. Okay. And then there's your stop, blade stop. And we got ceramic bearings. In one ring we just threw on the floor, I think. Okay. And so here's the back side. This is the lock bar side. Here's your standoffs and everything. A little bit of weight relieving back in here, I guess. And a ceramic detemp ball. So ceramic bearings. And this is your budget friendly one, I guess, with the 12C28. And it says it on here, I think. Right there, 12C28N. Okay. And that wasn't very difficult, was it? Okay, so I reckon that's your disassembly. All right, the Cryo back together, easy apart, easy together, and variants available. You want to go high end, you want to go fat carbon fiber with S35, you want to go 12C28N, micarta, you got them. Here you go. I'll give you the link to Kaiser and to White Mountain Knives. And LTK is the discount code at White Mountain Knives for 10% off. Yes, we do love them knives. So you guys stay sharp.